In the case of the Thessalonians, their lack of knowledge led to unnecessary grieving, and because of that, a poor testimony among the pagans. But in other places in Scripture, a lack of knowledge can lead to something far more detrimental. Let me give you a few verses. Hosea 4:6. I believe Anthony quoted this on Sunday. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Yes, my people. My people. You see, just because you're His people doesn't necessarily mean that you're just living in a secure place. In one sense it does. But I want you to know something. Your lack of knowledge can get you into a whole bunch of danger. Why do we constantly teach our children? If we don't teach our children, they're still our children, but we teach our children why? So they don't kill themselves. So they don't mess up their lives. My people are destroyed, he says, for a lack of knowledge. And then in Isaiah 5:13, he says, my people go into exile for their lack of knowledge. Now you say, oh, well, exile for their lack of knowledge. Do you know what exile was? Slavery. The cruelest forms. Murder. Rape. Pillage. A suffering like nothing you and I could ever even understand. It was having a hook poked through your lip or your nose and being led off to a foreign land naked. You don't think a lack of knowledge is dangerous? It's extremely dangerous. Nineveh didn't know their left hand from their right hand. It almost led to their absolute destruction, and a few decades later it did. You see that? This is very, very important. Romans 10:3, for not knowing, literally ignorant, for not knowing about God's righteousness and seeking to establish their own, they did not subject themselves to the righteousness of God. What does it mean? It says, in their ignorance, they sought to save themselves and did not believe upon God's saving person and work, and they were eternally lost. Ignorance. And then listen to this, 2 Corinthians 2:11. So that no advantage would be taken of us, for we are not ignorant, same word, of his schemes. So that no advantage would be taken of us by Satan, for we are not ignorant of his schemes. What is one of the ways that you can avoid being taken advantage of by the great enemy of the Christian faith? By not being ignorant.